I'm really curious about because of just the power in your songs. I know even some that slow the tempo down a little bit, there's still a sense of urgency. There's always the deep, dark emo aspect of it. How does First and Forever go about writing these songs? Where do you start? How do you move through all the pieces? And basically what I'm asking is, how do you channel your inner emo?
Yeah. Well, let me just start by saying, like, I have been emo my whole life, so I don't have to do much to channel it, man. Like, since I was 10 years old, it has just been seeping out of me. And you know what the best part about that is that I was actually like a closet emo for like 15 years. So I suppressed my emo for 15 years. What is more emo than that? Like that, like, and now it's just coming out in full force. Like, dude, when we dropped our first single, Chicago, people didn't even know I liked emo music. Like, I had been hiding it forever. So when I just dropped that on Instagram, my friends were like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then a week later, they're like, oh, wait, this song's actually kind of cool, dude. You should do more. So, but, you know, what is the songwriting process? How do we do it? Let me start by saying this. You can hold me to this statement. 15 years from now, when First and Forever is the biggest band on earth, you remember this moment that I tell you this. Our guitarist, Marcus Leopard, is the fucking best emo punk rock songwriter on the face of the earth, man. I am telling you, this dude is unreal talented. He's incredible. So like, where does it start with First and Forever? Like, Marcus is really the creative force at the beginning of all of our songs. So he writes the music, does the lyrics, and then we kind of come over the top and help him with melodies and lyrics and everything like that. So it's always a team effort between the three of us, but like, he's really the engine, right? And then we're kind of the wheels and everything that make everything go, but he's really the engine of the band in terms of the creative writing process. And I mean, you know, our first few songs, we all, like, for instance, like I wrote like probably, I wrote about Chicago Violent Ending, but then he just, I'm telling you, man, he's incredible. So we're really lucky that way. You know, where does the emo come from? I think our songwriting process, number one, is like very insular. Like, I don't even really listen to a lot of new bands. I just never grew out of my emo phase. So I still listen to just The Used and My Chemical Romance and Taking Back Sunday on repeat. And so it's like, why are you emo? Well, because I never listened to anything else. Like, I never had some like weird EDM phase. I never had some like country phase. It's like, I've only listened to this since I was 10 years old. So I don't even know how to do anything else. Like, that's terrible. Like, most people are like, I should be a musician. I should draw from a lot of different inspirational sources. And I'm like, fuck that. I only draw from emo. So that's how we write songs. We basically, and it's the three of us, right? Like, these are the only two friends I've ever had that like the same type of music I like. Like I said, it's the first band I've ever been in. And so we just have this really, really great process where, you know, Marcus really starts the process and then we kind of come over the top and finish it. So, I mean, yeah, it's really easy.
That's yeah, that sounds really easy. Everything you just said sounds super easy.
Yeah. I know. Oh man.
No, seriously. I mean, that's the key though, is that you see this organic nature with bands